Morning. It's day 3 in New York. I had a good night's sleep last night. I am kind of on a main road in a neighborhood, and there's a good amount of traffic kind of whizzing by this morning. So I was like, it didn't really bother me, but I was like, I probably should have slept in a quieter neighborhood. A quieter part of the neighborhood on a side street versus like this kind of main road. There's also obviously there's also the safety aspect of like if someone just somehow crashes into my car. That's low chances, but it's better to be on a side street where people are driving really slow than having cars like whiz by my car. So anyway, I'm about to take down my window covers, get on with the day. It's like already 8:30 or so. I've been up for like an hour and a half just chilling on my phone. There are no Planet Fitnesses on the southern side of Staten Island. The southern side is like the more suburban, safer side. So that's where I slept, but I got to drive to the north side of the island. I don't know how long it's going to be, maybe like 15-ish minutes, hopefully, maybe 20 minutes. There's actually 3 Planet Fitnesses up there, so I got to figure out where I want to go. And yeah, I'm going to drive to Planet Fitness. I've already taken out my gym clothes and stuff. Sorry, I'm just realizing I'm an idiot. I took out my gym clothes, but I put on a shirt. I'm just wearing the shirt that I wore during the day yesterday at the gym. But I don't have any shorts for the gym, so I gotta grab some shorts. But anyway, I just gotta take down my window covers, slide over my curtain, and drive off to Planet Fitness. I would kind of hang around here. I think I'm definitely near the water. I might just drive by the water just to see what it looks like. I'm sure I'll be back to the south side of the island, but I'm thinking since I'm going to Planet Fitness on the north side of the island, I'll spend the day, or at least the first half of the day, at the north side of the island, see what's around there. I don't really know. I don't know what's in Staten Island. I don't really know what's in Staten Island, so I gotta go online and see what's up. So anyway, I will talk to you guys later. I think today's just gonna be a chill day. Staten Island's pretty chill. I don't anticipate there being anything crazy here, but I just wanted to kind of visit this borough, see what it's about. And most important, or just the main thing was I was in Coney Island, right near it, and it's a safe area, so I thought it'd be a good place to sleep. I had a good night last night, so ended up being true for me. So yeah, I'm gonna quit yapping because I keep just yapping. So let's enjoy a day on Staten Island. I swear I don't climb into the front of the car the same way each time. Or I climb a different way each time. This is where I slept last night. Kind of a main road. Should have slept on a side road. But yeah, residential area. All the time in New York when I'm sleeping, I keep my good old stop block on the car. So anyway. What's up? It's 1 o'clock. Quick update. I finished up at Planet Fitness, taking it really slow today. I had a slow morning, just kind of slept in on my phone, walked along the beach on the southern part of the island. That was really nice. And then I just kind of hung out in my car outside of Planet Fitness, finishing a long compilation of funny clips from a podcast I like, Matt and Shane's Secret Podcast. So got to the gym late and just finished up now. So just ate a protein bar, had my protein shake before that, or before the gym. It's basically lunchtime, but I'm not gonna eat right now. I'm gonna head to kind of like downtown Staten Island. There's a couple spots that I found on Reddit that I want to visit. There's like some Chinese garden and then some like botanical place nearby. I don't even know, but we're gonna check that out, and then I'm gonna head towards the more main downtown part where all like the kind of like shops and restaurants I think are. So let's go and explore. Shit really put me on a bike trail and I couldn't get off. While my soup is cooking, I thought I'd give you some updates. So it is, I don't think I can check the time. Yeah, I can't. It's around 7-ish. Is that true? Let me actually, hold on. All right, it's 7:38, so 7:40. After Planet Fitness, I went to some harbor. God, Snug Harbor? Something like that. I think it was Snug Harbor. Yeah, I confirmed. It was, it's Snug Harbor. It's a big botanical garden and it's a cultural center, so there's a lot of different museums and stuff. I didn't go into any of the museums, but they have like a Chinese garden. Oh, it's already boiling? No. They have like this cool Chinese garden thing. I paid $5 to get into there. Took a lot of clips. It was really peaceful. And yeah, definitely a terrible time to go to like a garden place, but it was still pretty, and some parts were a little depressing just because it was so like wintry, and I was just imagining it would be a lot more lively and colorful in the summer. But it was a nice little place to just go for a few hours. And after that, I went, I don't know. It's, Tompkinsville. It's where the Staten Island ferry goes to, just northwest of the bridge. Amazing view of the World Trade Center in Manhattan, as well as Brooklyn. So I, parked over there. I got I actually went to a popular Mexican restaurant, very authentic. Found it on Reddit. A lot of people were talking about it. I was there for a while because it took a while to get food, but I ate in there. I had 3 different types of street tacos. They were awesome. Then I found a new parking spot closer to the area I wanted to go to. Walked over to the water and just sat on a bench for like a while and just enjoyed the view. Took a lot of photos. Watched the sunset on the city. I didn't see much of the actual sunset because it was to the left of me / behind me. But I kind of got to see the effect the sunset was having on the city, so that was really cool. Then I went to let me stir this up. I enjoyed the view like right in front of. I enjoyed the view right in front of the baseball park that's there. Can't remember what team plays there, but there was just some like high school football games going on there. And then I also went to the Empire outlets. So it's like brand new outlets. A lot of them are honestly still vacant, but it was like a cool outlet mall right next to that baseball field. And it had an awesome view of Brooklyn and Manhattan because it was right next to the baseball field where I was enjoying the original view. But went into a ton of different stores. Even though everything, since they were outlets, was like 40 to 60% off in most of them, and there were some things that I wanted to buy, I'm very frugal. And not only do I not have much space in this car for things that I do buy, but in general, I want to save money. So even though there were some good deals and some things I wanted, I didn't buy anything except for a $7 t-shirt at H&M. I can never have enough just kind of like plain t-shirts. And I wanted to get another muscle fit black t-shirt that's a really good shirt as just like an undershirt when I want it to be black instead of white. And it fits really well. I like working out in it. Makes me feel buff. Makes me feel big. All right, that was cringy as fuck. But anyway, mine has a few holes in it because H&M quality isn't great. And yeah, so I couldn't find another one of those. But there was just like a normal fitted t-shirt that I really like the color of it. It's like a dark gray, and I don't think I've seen it before. Excuse me, but I thought I'd really like it, so I bought it because it was $7. And yeah, that's the only thing I bought. I haven't eaten dinner yet. Just had this progress. So I ate the tacos around like 3:30. So had a late lunch. Like I said earlier, very late start to the day, and I actually had a decent sized breakfast. I feel like I'm still, maybe not right now, but at least this morning, I still felt hungry from that initial day of taking so many steps. It just made me very hungry overall. So anyway, pretty chill day, honestly. It's not even 8 o'clock. I plan on starting a new show. I haven't been watching much TV, but I want to start this show called The Boys. It's about like if superheroes were real and they were just like, I think they're just like fucked up people, like normal people. Like they're not, I don't know. They're on drugs and they have a lot of drama and stuff. I don't know. I had a friend recommend it to me, and superhero stuff's cool to me, so thought I'd try that out. Yeah, this shit's boiling. Thought I'd try that out, so I'm gonna finish the NBA podcast I was listening to on the drive over here. I'm back on the south side of the island. I went to a gas station, used the bathroom, topped off my gas. Gas stations have been a really reliable source for bathrooms for me. And let me see. Oh, what I was going to say. So I was like, all right, I'm going to park in this neighborhood. I can't remember exactly where I am, but I'm like just south of the bridge. I took a little clip. I'm looking at the bridge right now. It's actually really cool. My parking spot is just facing the bridge, and it's all lit up. Can't remember the name of the bridge, but it's the bridge from Brooklyn to Staten Island. Sorry, I'm so bad with like remembering all these names. But basically, I'm right next to Long Beach, and I'm in a parking lot for Long Beach and the parks around it. But I put the GPS to a different baseball field that had a different parking lot. And long story short, it made me go past this hotel, and then I'm like, whoa, why is this road so weird? It had me driving on a bike path, and I kept driving so that I could get over to that parking lot and then hopefully just drive onto the parking lot. And I was able to drive onto a parking lot that was all blocked off next to it, but couldn't get out of that parking lot. Went back on the bike path, couldn't get onto the main parking lot that I wanted to go to. So I was like, what the fuck? So I was like, oh my God, I might need to just reverse all the way. But I ended up finding a spot where I could do a U-turn. And that was just like, what the hell? I don't know why my GPS did that. I don't know if it was in biking directions or what, but you know, sometimes it will give you walking directions if you're really close to something. I did it from the gas station, which was like, I don't know, it was like a 7-minute drive away. It wasn't super close. So I don't know what that was. That was weird. Maybe I was on biking mode, but yeah, I don't even know. That was just odd. So anyway, that kind of sums up today. I don't know, maybe boring. Staten Island's nothing crazy. I mean, today and yesterday just don't compare to the first day of exploring Manhattan. I'm gonna go back to Manhattan at some point, but as of right now, I'm just kind of chilling, taking it easy, having an easygoing vacation, just exploring different areas, even if they're not super exciting, and just taking it day by day and just kind of going about things. I wanted to comment before about Planet Fitness when I was there, but I didn't. That Planet Fitness was in like the quote unquote like kind of, or one of the worst neighborhoods, according to some Redditors, people on Reddit. And yeah, it was, you know, it was a tougher demographic, I guess, but the Planet Fitness itself was really nice. I was wrong when I said there was 3 Planet Fitnesses on Staten Island. There's 2. I was looking at one on Jersey, that's close by. There's 2 of them. The one that's not in that area, it's not on the southern part of the island, which is the nicest part, but it was in, I guess, a less urban area, maybe. I don't know. It just seemed like it based on the map. Like there wasn't as much, it was in like a more remote area. It was in a more remote area on the western side of the island. The reviews, there's only a few Google reviews, but the reviews on Google said, or Apple Maps rather, said that it was really poorly taken care of. So I decided to go to the lesser nice neighborhood one. And the Planet Fitness itself was really nice. And it had the biggest locker room I've ever seen in a Planet Fitness, probably by absolute far. Like it was double the size of any other Planet Fitness locker room I've seen. Or at least it felt like it. Anyway, that's day 3 in New York. I was driving from the gas station to here. I saw that near Long Beach, the residential area is kind of like where I slept last night. Just super easy. I think Staten Island is just a super easy spot to do van life or car life especially. And even like I don't see signs at these parking lots along the beaches and stuff. I don't see signs for no overnight parking and stuff. I know there's a couple spots on Overlander, but there's only like 3 spots in Overlander. And I don't know if, you know, this is one of them, but yeah, it's just super easy. There was actually, in the parking lot I was trying to go to, there was a really cool schoolie that had like LED lights running along the whole thing and whatnot. So that's cool. That's like the ultimate van life is having a schoolie, which for those not familiar, it is a, I'm gonna turn this fan off. My soup's probably getting cold at this point. The lid's on, it's fine. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, a schoolie is when someone takes an entire school bus, like a big school bus, and they convert it into a camper van or like an RV. So anyway, I'd love to see the inside of that, but I'm not gonna go knock and intrude that person's home. So I'm actually wrapping up. It's funny, I only talk like 2, maybe 3 times a day, at least so far on these New York vlogs, but anytime I do, I just keep saying I'm gonna end talking and I just don't, I ramble on, but I'm actually saying it now, and I'm just gonna have a chill rest of my night, eat some soup and watch some TV. So that's it. Good night. I'll talk to you tomorrow, day 4. I think I'm gonna go to New Jersey. You'll just have to watch and see. Peace out.